And we are live. We are here with Sephira, and we have Noha and Laini. We're very excited to have Sephira here with us. She's going to channel. She's finally coming out of the closet.
Oh dear.
And today is May 11th, and let's roll.
11th of May,
I have an
2000.
announcement. Oh, Hayan, since you mentioned I'm coming out of the closet, Lonnie and I have an announcement. We're getting married and moving to England. And I mean, you let it out of the bag. You just let the cat out of the bag. You know, I mean, why should there just be Rowie and Kim? You know, there's other couples getting it on slowly over Ukolo.
Yeah.
Okay, disclaimer, that was truly a joke, everybody.
Oh, I was going to say congrats.
I couldn't help it since Hayan said I'm coming out of the closet. Yeah. Anyway, so for those who don't know me and who may be watching this, I go by the name Sephira. This was a Lyran name given to me when I was in Hawaii back in 2008, and I recently confirmed with Jakir if that was truly the Lyrans who had given me that name back then, and she said yes, it was. And it means vessel of God, which is an English. It has an English association to it. But so I use the name Sephira. I like it, and some people call me Ruth. You may hear some people call me Ruth because that's how my name showed up a few times, and so I've been with Ukolo since about a year and a half, I guess, almost since it began, and yes, and I've been developing my languages a little bit, not as fluently as some, and there was a little bit of an interesting challenge going on about a year ago, a little bit more than a year ago, or less, I don't remember exactly, but that's when I started to channel Jakir a little bit, and then came Arusha, who is a blue Pleiadian from the same system as Lakesh, and I kind of withdrew from channeling for a while because of stuff going on in my life, etc., etc., and then Rujan came through, who is a Pleiadian, and he's been with me a lot of my life since they've been tracking my Pleiadian DNA, etc. So that's a little bit about me. I'm in Arizona at the moment. I grew up in New York and been around the world, and now I'm here. So all of us, as you know, have a very rich spiritual background and heritage, and so we're just sharing that together is all. And I believe that I don't know which one is going to come through now, which one of the three I've mentioned to you. I believe they have some site-to-site visitation. So. Would any of you like to say anything?
No, go for it. We're good.
Okay, so let's see. Because it's almost 3 a.m. in the morning, that's why I'm kind of focusing on doing this. If I fall asleep, in the middle, somebody just sound the horn. Okay.
We'll scream.
Yes, you just do something to wake me up. Yes. Okay, yes. Here we go. My name is Rujan, I am the Pleiadian that Sephira was speaking of. She thought perhaps Arusha wanted to come through. However, here am I. Greetings to all of you.
Greetings. Welcome, Rujan.
Welcome.
Rujan.
Rujan.
Yes. I am male. I'm a tall blonde. I have been observing not only Sephira, but others as well. There is much talk of site to site and much excitement about it. Yes, it can be, the idea of it can be exciting. The romance of it can be exciting. There is, as you know from your own culture, a difference between the romance of something and the reality of something. There are not many who will be able to actually digest site to site. Those able to digest site to site will be those who, throughout their lifetime, have had already encounters with different races of different planets or galaxies, whether it be spiritual or physical. Those who have an openness to different cultures, who have seen the faces of different galactic cultures. It can be quite a shock to see someone in front of you who you have never seen before and are not acclimated to. It is quite, it can be traumatic. As much as science fiction shows you all of these figures, some of them are true to life and some of them are made up. A lot of these true-to-life characters come through visions and experiences of those who are writing the pieces or directing the pieces, etc. Therefore, as much acclamation as we give you to a future of this intergalactic interactions and relations, there is still a small percentage who are able to, or would be able to now, to meet face to face with open arms and open mind and heart. This is far from a negative thing. It is simply so. It is simply a reality. It is not to say that those more acclimated are better than those who are less acclimated. It is simply to say that preparation and acclimation through via spiritual or other experiences, remembrances of your times on the colonies or other visitations you've had through your life, these are all going to be helpful. This is not to say that only those who have those experiences will go site to site. It will perhaps, they will perhaps be the first ones because it is going to be smoother, so to speak. Have you understood what I've shared with you so far?
Yes.
Yes, makes a lot of sense. Yes.
Very good. It is one thing to have a romantic idea of how wonderful something will be, and it will be wonderful. As I said, however, there is simply time. There is no rush. There is no need to clamor for a place on the line. It is not like in your world. Everybody will get a chance when it is their time and their place as things move forward step by step. This will take time in any case. In the meantime, it is important to build relations with your communities, with your families, with your friends. Even if you have such an experience site to site and you learn a great deal and you begin to learn telepathy, etc., etc., as Kerr has explained to you, it will be important if you wish to be ambassadors, mediators, so to speak, between the races. It is important to have a community of people who are supportive of you, who trust you, who admire you for your example and your service. to them and to your community. Service. I believe that it was either Takur or Arusha who spoke to all of you several months ago and said, if you wish to be ambassadors, to whom are you ambassadors? To whom? Where is the country behind you? Where is the community standing behind you? To whom are you ambassadors? If you come and say, I have a light language to speak, I am here as an emissary of the Pleiadians, of the Lyrans, of the Arcturians, of the Syrians, of those from Orion, Andromedan. You may have these experiences for yourselves, and you will affect a few around you in a positive way, as you already do. But if you will be like a lone voice in the woods, if there is not a larger community around you to be an ambassador to. This was already given to you, to go out into your communities, or to create websites and collect people who have like mind in your local areas. Do you remember, Liney, that this was said many months ago?
Yes, I remember.
Yes.
It was about the don't leave the mothership idea, and that we should be ambassadors locally first.
Yes, absolutely. I thank you, Heian, for remembering this. This message has not changed. Takur has said it, everyone has said it. To go local and build your community so that when it is time to be an emissary, you have those behind you who you can speak with. Otherwise, you will turn around and speak to a few and say, oh yes, I have a message from the Intergalactic Federation, from Gurkvik Nir, from the Federation of Light, from the White Brotherhood. I have these great messages, and you will only be able to speak them to a few if you do not have a foundation of service in your communities. This is where it gets difficult, because many light workers are loners. They are loners because they do not fit in to the machinations of the world politics and powers. They do not understand violence and greed. Allow me to say you do not understand violence and greed. You who are here and those listening, which are mostly light workers, but not all, do not understand these things, do not want to be a part of it and feel even pain to experience it. Therefore, many light workers are loners. That is why it is hard for you as a community to work so harmoniously together. The wheels are not well oiled in working as a community with others. This is not to say that you do not have good relations in your workplaces and among your friends. This is not to say that being a loner means being a recluse. It simply means, well, you know what it means, because it fits to most of you, and it fits to Sephira as well. So the challenge is, how do I build this community? How do I go out and serve? How do I go out and make a nation behind me to be an emissary for and to, when it is very painful to deal with all of these things? The privilege of freeing your shadows does not belong only to you. The privilege of understanding 4D rationale and vibration and light and love does not belong only to you. We give it to you. It is given to you by, well, I will use the word God simply because you understand it well. And it is given, it is a given. It is given freely and lovingly and longingly. It is given with the hope that you will then pass it forward and pass it on. This is the challenge. How do you do this when it is too painful? Do you understand so far what I'm saying?
Yes, we do. My question is, well, for my end, I come from a discrete area and they're not like-minded, they're quite different, and I feel the quite different from the rest. Yet I'm blunt and open and everything. At the same time, I have this difficulty in facing the other people. But by being chosen by a human colony, we thought there were urges somehow or downloaded somehow in us, so we'll be able to bring it forward to our nation. How do you think about that?
Yes, yes, this is true. There is that saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Underground movements have always been extremely powerful. And when those of you who are of like mind, who cannot speak openly, but you communicate nonetheless, you communicate with your minds, you communicate through your longing to meet others who think as you do, without judgment and without fear. It is a fear-based society in many ways, especially for women and for those who are not of a certain one faith, one belief, one lifestyle. There is a lot of fear. It was this way in many parts of the world at many different times of history. When the time was right for the underground to become overground and to rise up, then it was the right time, and there was power and there was freedom. There will be a time to remain underground for a while, but you have met others of like mind, have you not?
Yeah, in my area? Are you
Through
talking
any
about in my
kind of,
area?
yes, underground sources.
No, in my area, no. But
Yeah.
over the network, our human colony, we are all like mind, but we assume that this network will flourish, and
Yes, there
we
are
know.
many in, yes, there are many in your countries of like cultures, we would say tribal mentalities, who are being prepared. It is a very spiritual place. There has been already a lot of ET contact there, but there are those who do not speak of it as you do not speak of it openly. Each person's situation and country is considered. I am not asking you right now to go out with a flag and get yourself in danger. Seek, seek with your heart and send out with your mind the desire to meet others in your area who are of like mind, and you will meet them even if you think they are afraid to speak or you are afraid to speak. You will feel it. You will see it in the eye contact. It will happen that you will meet others. Until then, it is good to reach out as you are now with Human Colony. This is a great thing. It is a wonderful and great open opportunity for all around the world. As you know, there are those listening and following from all around the entire world. This is a wonderful, wonderful thing. A little more patience, dear Noha. A little more patience, a little more time, a little more sending telepathic messages out there, and you will see that we have been preparing.
Thank you for the confirmation. My heart is lighted. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. For many, it is the human colony contacts which give them a chance to reach out to others with their life experiences. This will become more and more, and you will see there will be a floodgate of those who have had similar longings and experiences and have not been able to find the right place to express them, aside from reading many reports and many blogs and many articles. It is one thing to be excited about those and feel some confirmation through those. It is another to collect as a human colony. It is very fitting, a human colony. But for those of you who are able to reach out in your communities of those of like mind, Laini, I believe you have created a website for this, have you not?
Yes, I did start. I need to do more with it. Yeah, but I had good intentions behind it anyway. That was my, the start of.
It is a very, very beautiful, beautiful thing that you have begun. It will flourish.
Thank you.
Do it only when you are feeling joy in doing it, and not any pressure to get it done. Just joy. The moments you are on those web pages, the moments you are writing, the moments you are thinking, fill your heart with joy, and that will resonate out, as you know.
Yeah, that is really good advice. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Hayan. Oh, excuse me. Yes. Yes, Lana.
I was just thinking, as well as online, or I suppose we could also, I don't know, probably advertise online locally, because I think you can get local people, in your area, with the same interests, maybe.
Yes. Yes, of course.
That's something I intend to do future-wise, but yeah, it's kind of given me a bit more. You've given me a bit more thought about doing it.
Yes. And that is very good. And do they have in your country similar communication networks to the American equivalent of the meetup groups who meet of those of like mind and interest?
Yeah, there are some. Yeah.
Yes. That is a way. You start a small meetup group, doesn't have to take much time from you, doesn't need to take much energy away from you. It should only be something which is building up and going out slowly but surely. There is time for all of these things. On one side, there is time on one side, because these things cannot be pushed. They can be pushed when the time is right, but they cannot be forced upon you and pushed in a way that is making you feel heavy and oppressed, but pushed as an encouragement because things are ripe and more ready than you know. There is a difference. I had an issue with Jim and I because I was pushing two of his people because they had channeling words at the edge of their tongues and were simply afraid to speak. So I pushed, and Jim felt it is not right to push. And I explained to him that a good teacher of a young musician who has great talent or a sportsman of any kind, they need a little bit of pushing and a lot of encouragement. Pushing when they are ready. I will only push when I know that the subject is ready to be pushed. If you push when someone is not ready, it can set them further back. If you give them a little push when they are ready, then this is different. Do you agree, Hayan?
Oh, very much.
Yes, we had a little exercise with me
Yes.
gently pushing.
And
Gently.
it was very, very good, very grounding exercise. And,
Very good.
very, yeah, and, for me, I'm a very grounded person, and I like to understand these concepts in a grounded way, so this was perfect for me. And I want to say that I did channel after that. I have channeled a couple of times.
Yes, you have.
Yes,
And it is getting,
Congrats, Hayan.
yes,
it is getting more natural, is it not?
yes. Now that I've done it a couple of times, I know how easy it is,
Yeah.
and yeah. But I
Yeah.
am not doing it. I'm not focusing on it right now. I'm focusing on my studies, and also if I'm to say what what I have been doing lately is I have been finding awake people, kind of like with the environment and the political, that area.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it has been, and now that I think back on Sephira's first channeling of the mothership, she also said that stop being behind the computers and go and do something locally.
Hmm.
And yeah, this has been very good. I'm very excited to do this.
Very, very good. Very good. Yes, yes. Slowly but
R-
surely and with
Rosh-
joy.
Roshan, do you have any pushing towards me?
Can you say that again, please? And my
Yeah,
name is Rujan. Rujan.
Rujan. So do you have
Rujan.
any sensation of pushing me towards channeling? I feel I'm on the verge.
You are more than ready, my dear Noha.
Then push me then.
When I am finished with my message.
Okay, sorry for interrupting.
No, no need to ever be sorry. It is with joy that you excite others, never under pressure of having to. On the other side, and I have said this, we need you, all of you who are listening, and the light workers, to be placeholders of peace in times of chaos, placeholders of calm in times of chaos, placeholders of understanding and nurturing in times of chaos. This can only be done when you yourselves are well grounded deeply into the earth, but also deeply in your higher connections, be it to God, be it to Jesus, who is well beloved throughout the universe. There is nothing shameful to say that you love and are connected deeply to Jesus, or to any of the other ascended masters who represent an enlightened, non-judgmental, serving, prayerful, giving, healing attitude of light throughout the universe. Without this higher connection, however, it is difficult to hold a place of peace, to be a peace holder. This is why we encourage channeling like languages. It helps you connect to your higher selves. It helps you connect to us, some of us who represent parts of your higher selves. You have similar desires and characteristics. So it is important to channel, but it is not vital if you have other higher connections which keep your heart in peace and joy and keep you as peace holders in your world around you in times of chaos, because there could be chaos coming. This is why I am trying to encourage channeling, but not to be, as Sephira often says, dogmatic about it, so that others feel, oh, if I am not channeling, I am not a peace holder. If I am not channeling, I am less than. No, 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 no. Never with this attitude to approach others. I only say it to those of you who are on the verge of channeling. You are as well, dear Laini, but you have also many 3D responsibilities.
Okay,
You
yeah,
do not.
I was going to ask if I was ready.
Yes. You can channel at the moment more easily through writing. You can blog, as they say. You can write many messages, beautiful, deep messages, and you can post them. There is no need to simply channel through speaking as we are doing now. You all know this. There are many, many different ways to channel. You can channel through music, and touch many, many hearts. The music, as you all know, a picture, a painting, a comic strip. There are many ways to get a message out. It must not always be in this way. If it connects you to a higher dimension of understanding, it connects you more deeply into your own heart. Ah, this body. Ah, this body is reacting. Just a moment. Sight to sight will help you when there is a foundation in your life for it as well. There are many who have gone to the colonies and they have learned also telepathy. They have visited, they have met in an astral way. Some people it created a lot of confusion in their lives. And for some people they were able to move forward with it. It will be the same with physical sight to sight. It can cause chaos because the vast difference and the longing to be in a fourth dimensional life and to stay there, as Tukur has said to you all, that this is one of their fears. Who would not prefer to live in a situation where there is peace and understanding? This does not mean there is a lack of conflict. There is conflict in all societies in some degrees. This is just part of the growing process. Therefore, it can be quite challenging to go side to side. That is why I say, again, there is a difference between the romanticizing of it and the reality of it. I am not discouraging anybody from wanting to go. I am simply saying, as you like to say, I am just saying. It will not make you less of a light worker. It will not give you less value. It will not make you less lovable if you are not on that ship pronto as soon as the way opens for it. It is important to make your foundation here, your foundation of service, your foundation of love, your foundation of being in a fourth dimensional maturity, let's put it this way, in the fourth dimensional maturity, which means taking responsibility for your three-dimensional life and those around you who feel you are responsible for them. It is not an escape, in other words. Some will look at it as an escape, and those who look for it as an escape have much more chaos in their life when they return. Can you agree with me? You don't need to agree with me. Can you agree with me?
That some people can use it to escape their emotions and their problems and go side to side. And
If going to site is a means to escape the responsibility of their lives, then yes, can create more chaos for that
yes,
person. Life.
I don't think you should use that in that way. I don't think you
Yes,
should go side to side because you need to escape from something.
of course not. However, it's just not always a conscious manipulation. It is just simply a longing to be out of this world. Therefore, those who are mature in their 3D responsibilities, those who are well grounded, those who have a foundation, well, they will not be traumatized by meeting other races and other new situations. They may be the first ones to go, because this would make sense, would it not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Therefore, it is okay. It is just fine if you go or you don't go right now or whenever. It will.
Rojan, also,
You
when
will
you go
go.
side to side, what happens is it would urge you to do something for your community because you've learned some abilities, you learned to develop yourself. Therefore, you are equipped to bring it to your community then. That's how I
Yes.
feel.
Yes. there needs to be a community to come back to as well. Therefore, it is good to make a foundation before you go, and then when you come back, your abilities are enhanced, perhaps, with time, and then you are, as you say very well, you are more able to serve. This is correct.
Well, as you spoke to me right now, I just give the intention to meet those who are like-minded people.
Yes, put the intention out, and it will happen carefully
Great.
and slowly but surely. There are many who have these experiences. They are afraid to speak up and speak out.
But this decision to go to the site to site, to the colony site to site, it is a conscious decision. But can it be also taken from a subconscious level, and all of a sudden you're there?
No,
That
not
kind of
in
thing?
oh no, not in this case. Not in the case where there must be very careful consideration and many stipulations which will be made and need to be made. No, no, no. It is not the same as astral projection to the colonies.
Mm.
Just
Okay.
want to be cleared. I just want to be clear in one point. You are taking us now in side to side, astrally and physically at the same time?
Are you connecting what you are saying to the question that Heian had?
I didn't get you. Did you get my question?
I can ask for Noha.
Okay. Okay.
Noha simply means that we have been going to the colonies astrally, and she's asking if we can go there astrally and physically. Help
At
me.
various times. At various times.
What?
At
If your
at
physical
various
body,
times.
if your physical body is going, your spirit is going with it. It will not be. There will not be a separation between your astral and your physical bodies.
Yeah.
So it's physical then.
Yes.
If there is a physical side-to-side meeting, it will be with your body and your spirit. Your body cannot live without your spirit. Your spirit can travel without your body, but your body cannot live long without its spirit. So your body will go and your spirit will go together. Yes.
Yes,
You
I
could
know
visit the
that.
ship. Yes, so I didn't, forgive me, I did not understand your question.
The question is, you can go both ways, astrally and physically, right?
I understand now. Yes, I thought you meant yes, forgive me.
No problem.
Okay. Yes, there will be, there are already some who go to ships astrally, for sure. This is not a problem. It is different than going physically.
Rujan, isn't it up to you to give us the green light, knowing that we are already well equipped, and you give us the green light to go forward, right? You sense it, you feel it upon us.
The green light to go where? No.
To meet our people, to go local.
Yes, in your case, I am asking you to put the feelers out, to put the intention out, but to be very careful. We are
Yes.
simply saying that in your area, there are many who have already having similar experiences, but they do not speak out.
Yes.
It is not a green light. This is something that all enlightened communities do. They create communities of service and prayer and support for one another. All I am telling you is what has been told to you before, that if you want to be emissaries, ask yourself to whom and with whom with I will be emissaries. With whom will I be an emissary? To which group of people? You can be an emissary to your direct family. This is fine. You want to be an emissary to a larger group of people, You want to speak on behalf of a particular race to a group of people on behalf of that other race. Perhaps you need a bit of a larger community behind you to do that with. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, of course.
I am not giving you any lights, green or red or yellow. I am simply saying it has been said to you before that do not, okay, I am saying do not romanticize site to site. It has been said to you before to make a foundation in your own lives and serve your community and create a local groups of those of like mind. Noha, please understand, I would in no way, shape, or form put you in any danger. I am not saying, Noha, go, because you need to go more slowly than others, and more quietly and more underground than others. I am simply saying to you to put out the telepathic feelers for those who are more local, and you might find them because there are others who have similar experiences but do not speak of it.
Yes.
That many movements begin underground and then become very powerful. This is all I am saying. Repeat to me what I have said to you. I need to know that you understand what I am saying to you.
You said take it discreetly, step by step, and you'll meet by giving this telepathic message to the world, to ones around you in your area. Give it
In
time,
your,
and those people will show up by themselves.
yes, thank you.
You're
Please
welcome.
do not misunderstand what I am saying to you directly.
Yes.
But I'm speaking now to Laini and to Heian and to others who are listening, that even though light workers tend to be loners and it is not easy to work always so closely and harmoniously with others, it is good to start locally, finding groups through whatever social means you have to do it, and build from there so that you can be an emissary. You can also build online, of course. It is just also desirable to build a nation, so to speak, so that to whom you are an ambassador. However, not everybody, I'm not saying that everybody is going to go out and now be this great emissary to a nation, but that if it is up to you how big of a group you can be an ambassador to. However, you can be an ambassador to your family, as I said, or to a larger group. If we need someone to mediate in a large public meeting, then this person needs to be somewhat known and somewhat trusted in their community as being someone, when we are speaking to them, that it is not someone others consider to be, so to speak, a little bit crazy, but somewhat known. Does this make sense to you, all of you?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Yes.
In following your steps with doing this, would it help to bring first contact forward as well?
Oh, yes, of course, yes. The more foundation you build, the more light connections are also built. The more light and a raised vibrational status there is on the earth, the more this reaches out and spreads out, and then, of course, it can put forward the first contact. It is always up to you when first contact is. We could say on a projected level that first contact can be such and such a time and such a year. As you know, these times and years are always changed because maybe there is not enough foundation on the earth for it. Yes, it's true. Yes, this is true.
I am also,
Yes, yes, Heian.
yes, I'm realizing now that me, an enlightened, alien, aware being, participating with the tree huggers that we call them, the environmental activists and the political activists, you know. And having me there, I would help bring to the table the aspect of spirituality to, because they are a very big community here on Earth, the people that want to save the environment. So, and of course, I'm not the only one. There are enlightened people there, and there are also first contact aware people. But I think it would be. I think that's maybe the reason why I'm there to bring that to the table.
Yes, this is very, very important because you know of the movie. You know
Which
the
movie?
movie, the movie Avatar.
Yes,
Yes, there are such beings. There are planets. They are very much grounded in their Earth. Mother Earth, Mother Earth, Mother Earth, yes. She needs love and healing and those who are advocates for her. It is good to be well grounded. There are those among your groups who also are being influenced by those from these planets who are working hard to be deeply connected to the Earth and to save her.
yeah,
When you do, when you naturally and with joy come into these types of conversations, there will be those who will understand you implicitly or instinctually. Can you understand? So yes, I agree that this is a beautiful place. It is a beautiful place for you to be. You are all in a beautiful place. You are all in the place that you are meant to be at this moment. There is no other moment in any place. And if you feel there is a calling to be a part of some other movement or some other advocacy, so to speak, then you are free to do that as well. And then be happy in that moment and believe that you belong in that moment as well.
yes, Rujan.
I am simply bringing you practical advice. This is all I am doing. My intention, this is all that is my intention. It is not my intention to give rules and regulations and now set down a law and now this and now that. And the Rujan said this and Shakir said that and so said this. These are all suggestions. We cannot interfere with our decisions. We simply are here to give you impulses and to help you move forward in a very practical, three-dimensional way, and also connecting your heart to the fourth dimensional energies.
Rojan, it came at the right time, by the way. It did.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I like to give practical advice.
Yes, I like that too.
Now, if I consider a scene or the main concept of the movie Avatar, it is similar to having a fourth dimensional spirit and heart inside a 3D body, and the 4D heart and mind is moving the 3D body. You are avatars to your own bodies.
So being really, really heart-centered.
All avatars. You are all representing a higher dimensional consciousness within your 3D life. It is important to maintain your 3D life and maintain responsibility within it. Jim has spoken to you of this through different channels. I know. Hi, Jan, I did not hear your last words.
Yeah, I was just thinking that that's the idea of being really, really heart-centered. To
It
make
is.
the decisions from the heart.
It is. It is. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also
I,
something that is a very abstract concept that people just throw out and just say that, oh, you should be heart-centered, this and that. But this is a brings down the concept to a practical level. How to be heart-centered is to act like the avatar people.
yes, you move your body according to your heart. Your heart is centered on higher things. Your body moves towards higher things. Or it moves where it needs to learn its lessons. Yes. Forgive me, please. I feel like I have been too heavy. Have I been too heavy on your hearts?
Not at
No,
all. Not at
not at
all.
all. Not at all.
Very, very well. Liney, have I been too heavy on your heart?
No, no. It's
Oh, I am very happy. I am going to go. Arusha will come in a moment and bring you joy. More.
Rojan, Rojan, before you go, don't forget to push me whenever I need it
Oh,
regarding the
yeah.
channeling part.
Oh.
I would like to ask a question about a little bit about you just before you go.
I may or
Like,
may not answer. Yes.
okay, you and Rujan, no, you and Arusha are not from the same planet. You're both
Oh, no,
from the
no.
Plaiedian cluster, but you're not from the same planet. They are the blue ones, and are you more humanoid looking, like white
I
tongue?
am more of a tall blonde. I am tall and blonde and handsome.
That's beautiful.
Oh.
Looking forward to
I,
seeing you.
And is
Can
it
you?
Era or some other planet?
I am Pleiadian.
Of course,
There were tall blonde Pleiadians.
oh,
you
oh,
know that.
can we meet you one day?
Yeah,
Short people.
can you project yourself to us?
Hmm. Yes, this will be possible at some point. Yes. Okay.
Beautiful.
Now,
Wonderful. Thank you.
Noha. Noha.
Yes,
You're very
yes.
welcome. You're very welcome. Noha.
Hear you?
Do you have a moment now to quiet yourself?
Yes, I'm in front of you.
Okay. Breathe deeply and totally relax. Place your hand on your heart. Place your hand on your heart. And when you can feel your beautiful spiritual heart beating, let me know. I hear an echo.
Yes, I hear it, and I hear a heartbeat.
Simply speak.
Yes, I'm here.
It is like a conversation. When I am speaking with you, when Laini is speaking with Hayan, when you are speaking to your family, when Sephira is speaking to hers. This is all channeling. You are either channeling from your mind through your mouth, from your mind through your heart up through your mouth, or you are channeling higher energies from your crown chakra into your heart, to your mind, and out through your mouth. It's all channeling. There is no special trick to channeling. It is simply to connect to your deeper, higher self heart and simply to speak. You do not need to wait for some great universal personality to speak through you. You have your deeper, higher self. You have your spirit guides. You have your guardian
Yeah.
angels. You have many around you who can give beautiful messages. And you
Yes.
have them in your mind, and you know you have them all in your mind. So
Yes.
please bless us with a few words from your mind.
From my heart, rather. Yeah,
Heart,
I will.
mind, once you have connected, the messages is what I mean. Any message you are getting in your mind as you connect to your higher self, to your spirit guides, to your heart, please speak them freely.
Mhm. I bless you with all my heart and love, and would like to see our ascension flourish all over the planet. Give me a great pleasure to see our globe coming to peace. Love you all deeply. This is from my heart. Bless you.
Thank you. That
Well,
was very beautiful. Was it not?
yes, I felt it. I don't know about the rest.
Oh, yes.
It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Very good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Noha, is this your phone? Ayan. Ayan.
Hayan, there's echoing. Say that again, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is more or less channeling Noha. Take
I
the
felt
I,
different. I felt
take
different.
the, as I told Heian, take the I out of the equation.
Mm.
I. Me. Think other-centered, and messages will come as well. That was beautiful. It's a
Thank
beautiful message of deep love for
you. Yeah,
humanity.
right.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bless you.
Bless you. Miss Liney,
Bless light.
would you like to also try to channel
Liney or me?
Liney?
Lining. Go.
Um, I don't know. Maybe not this time. Mm.
May I ask you to write a beautiful message and put it on wherever others can read it from your community?
Oh yes, that would be a really good idea. Yeah.
You have beautiful, beautiful, deep thoughts and feelings from your heart and from your experiences as well.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. That's lovely.
Yes, you do. You
Oh,
do. Please share them, and this will be your way to channel at the moment.
okay. Yeah, that would be a really good step towards it. Yeah. Thank you.
Wonderful. I will be looking out for it.
I'll try and put some on my website.
Miss Liney. Google Plus is a great place to put it as well, or on your Human Colony website.
Okay. Yeah. I'm also actually into drawing. I love drawing.
Yes,
And
yes,
I was thinking of doing something together, probably with words and pictures.
exactly. I was about to say, draw a beautiful picture with a message, and it is enough. It is a great way to express and to channel. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's lovely. Thank you.
Yes, yes, please do it. You will do it, yes?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Very well, very well. Hey, Jan, would you like to say a few words?
Yes.
Please, please, bless us, please.
I am Inglas,
Greetings.
and this is very wonderful. I thank thee very much.
And to you,
Allowing this.
it is you who have allowed it, and I'm grateful to be part of it. Thank you.
And so are we. Hayan feel he is too busy to do this, so this was a nice break for him.
Very good, very good. You are in relation to him a spirit guide, a ET friend.
ET friend.
Oh, this is very wonderful. Very wonderful.
We are Yael.
Yes, yes. Oh, I am very, very pleased to meet you.
And we are pleased to meet you as well.
Hmm.
Your words has been perfect for this one.
Very good. I am glad. Hayan believes that his work with environmentalists is very, very important and fitting for future ascension work and the saving of Mother Earth. Would you concur with that for him?
He is doing what excites him. It will lead him to something, whatever it is, which is perfect right now.
Yes.
The importance is that he is excited.
Yes. Yes.
We are
It will lead to,
excited.
yes. It will lead to great things, yes.
He
And
even himself doesn't believe that it will have the effect that it will supposed to do, but it will get him rolling in the right direction.
hmm. Rolling is a very fitting word. I have an image in my mind as the humans say, if you throw a pebble, it creates ripples. In the case of working with the earth, it is let a rock fall down a mountain and an avalanche will follow. Yes.
Indeed.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Mhm. Yes. Thank you for guiding Heian. Thank Heian for being who he is, that you can be with him and guide him. This is wonderful. All of you have your guides and your ET friends who are supporting your heart and your desire. And I am here to gently and with love support and push just a little where I feel you are ready.
Wonderful.
Ooh, hidaha, minaho, shono. Hidaha, wachata, huma.
Beautiful. Thanks a lot.
That was for you. Ensha, please tell me your name again.
I believe it was Inglas.
Inglis.
Inglas. I don't know if, but I'm going with it for this now.
It's beautiful. It is a beautiful name. Yes. Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Congrats, Hayan. Beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Yes. Love you.
I believe that for Sephira, it is early morning. She is happy to be here. However, before she began, she was feeling a bit overtired. I believe it is time to leave you now, that you can sleep. I
Well, I
will
appreciate.
leave you. I will say a blessing to all of you. Dear God, our gods in heaven, and our God, and our Father God, and our Mother God, and our lords and our higher masters, rain upon your light workers, light and love, and the colors of the rainbow which coincide with their chakras, to brighten all of these chakras and to clean them out and to lift them up and to allow them to release the I in their mind, to release the me in their mind, and to be free of any limitations in their minds and in their hearts, that they can move forward in all of their excitements and even find their excitements if they have not done so yet, and to be perfectly at peace in their 3D responsibilities as they are in their time in 4D communications. This is very important, to be in harmony with both. Let their fourth dimensional ascended hearts move their three-dimensional bodies in the direction that they need to move and the things they need to do, and with joy, let them build upon a foundation with joy, always with joy, even in chaos, that they can be peacemakers and comforters to those around them, placeholders of light, like lanterns which do not fall no matter the wind. I wish this for all of them. I wish this for Sephira. I wish this for all of our ET nations and friends as well. Yes, thank you. And namaste.
Namaste, dear friend.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you. Much love.
Thank you. I will see you soon. Oh, God. Okay. I was not in trance, so I remember a lot of it.
Conscious.
Yeah. I want to, at some point, I would like to go into a trance state when I do this, but not yet. What do you mean, Marnie? Wait a minute. Lightheaded is an indication. Oh, yeah.
That you are
What
doing
did it say? I
something
can't
that
read it.
of the
Thought I was
channeling
wrong.
state. We're talking about the channeling state of mind. And, for me, it happened to me as well the first couple of times. I was feeling lightheaded, and it was like a good buzz kind of thing.
Mhm.
Good lightheaded.
Mhm.
Love shower, Ryan calls it.
Yeah.
Sorry, say
Yeah,
that again?
love shower.
Oh, yes.
And
Love
it is
bliss.
a very thin line between feeling that you're going to faint and feeling that it is a buzz.
Like
So I
you've
don't
been
know
like
if
you've been
it's.
Oh,
drunk, but in a nice way.
well, okay. But there's no rules, right? So everybody has a different experience of it. I am a conscious channeler, which means that, and probably all of you are too, that you get messages all the time. You get these really deep, deep, profound thoughts all the time. You're talking to a friend, right? You get this really deep understanding of where they're at and what you need to say, and you say it, and this is all channeling, and this is all the same thing. Um,
Mhm.
so there's really no, like, it has to be lightheaded or whatever, but different things. But um, before I know I'm going to channel, I feel something in my heart. I get excited in my heart. That's how I know something's coming. Like before Rujan came, I wasn't feeling anything. I mean, I was breathing and relaxing, but I'm like, oh dear, maybe nobody's coming, because I couldn't feel that typical, faster kind of excitement. And then I felt it. And then it's just my job then to open my mouth at that point,
So, Sephira, do you feel it in your heart?
Yes, I do.
I feel a lot of that. I kind of get there. Yeah, it's like a little while ago. I just started feeling a bit lightheaded. It felt like the blood was draining from me.
Yeah.
But I also kind of felt there's kind of I can't explain it. Kind of like excitement.
Yes.
But it's kind of in my heart center around there.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I understand that. When I was 10 years old, I think my family had a seance. I mean, I know they had a seance. I just think when it was 10 or 11, and because we had spirits in the house and they wanted to find out. So, but what they didn't know is I was the one who would be the medium. And I started having the same feelings as you. I started feeling dizzy and lightheaded, and my breathing changed and everything. And when my family saw that happening, they stopped it right away, because they didn't expect that to come through me. So I would bet, Liney, that you would have, when you really, if there's a time that you do verbal channeling, because like I say, or like it has been said, or Rujan said, not everybody has to channel in the same way. But I'll bet you would be more of a medium kind of channel, right? Like kind of trance, or going under a little bit. I would like to do that. I want to get to that point. That's why I want Jim to, if I'm in close proximity to Jim at some point, maybe I can let go more easily and practice that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be really good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I think I'm going to practice regularly here too, so that I don't have to wait. It could happen.
Oh, my finger.
What, hon?
Sorry, my thing keeps freezing. Sorry.
I was thinking that Sephira, the first time when you came and this time, the big difference. You're talking smoothly as if you are the one who's speaking, So you made a big difference.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
I felt like I've been, as if I've been in love. The situation that you have fallen in love. And at the same time, I felt as if I'm being drunk and not being drunk. You know what I mean? Like you're in a drunk state, but you are not drunk, of course.
Well, yeah, right. That's how you feel?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you feel now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
Mm.
That's a very nice.
You're under bliss.
What, hon?
You're under a bliss state.
Oh,
Blissful
yes,
state.
yeah, it's blissful. But don't tell me it's I don't have my glasses on. I think it's 4 o'clock.
Oh,
That means,
gotta go.
was I doing that for so long?
It went really fast.
Dion,
Yeah.
how long did I channel for? Do you know?
An hour and a half, I suppose.
What?
1 hour and a
Oh
half.
my,
Yeah.
no, come on.
Yes. When he asked what time it was, I told you it was 12:30. Remember? With 12:20. Now it's 2 o'clock. So that's an hour and a half, almost.
Well, I hope you guys weren't bored.
Of course not.
Definitely not. We didn't want to let him go.
I see.
Great advice, really brilliant advice.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to stop this live feed. Thank you all for watching, if you are watching. If not, thank you anyway. This has been humancolony.org. Stop by if you want. Much love to you. And if you are new to this, I hope you will feel very welcome. Come and join us. Namaste.
Bye, everybody. Namaste.
Bye.